Greetings, Aries. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. As usual, we will get a rune and then a tarot card of clarity and then another rune for each position in your divinely guided rune reading here this week. And at the end, we'll get, as usual, a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck this week, one of our favorites on this channel. So let's jump right on in. Your rune for the past here is Solilo, Aries. This is beautiful. Being more authentic, this is blessings or challenges. Again, with this type of energy, this is showing up like the sun, right? Shining like the sun, being authentic. Your natural sense of vitality, abundance. The sun's light doesn't shine on anybody and everybody with any hesitation or judgment or reservation. So doesn't care like who, you can't just selectively shine your light, right? So this is like bless or challenge with being authentic in your blessings as far as that goes here in your recent past. So card of clarity for that. Normally I have the tarot down here, but there's a little bit of a glare with the setup this week. So, all right. Eight of Cups, card of clarity for this Solilo in your energetic past. Yeah. I see this as maybe just a test. It could be more of a challenge, but maybe looking at your energetic investments into the matter, attachments to outcomes, maybe looking at probably just looking for your fulfillment elsewhere. But then again, that at that moment, you're kind of looking outside of yourself again. So make sure that that's your divinely guided path, right? Not your ego saying, okay, I need to be fulfilled too, kind of thing. Instead of just holding space for them. Haglaz clarifies with the rune. So this is the rune of unintended eventualities. Not a if, it's a when. These are both irreversible runes. You have Solilo and Haglaz. So this is the sun and the storm with the Eight of Cups here. So you've been kind of feeling this energy, like this battle. I think with like decision in your life. But this is an opportunity to have something actually let go, to let go of something in your life, to have the opportunity of having that happen for you rather than to you, right? And it does challenge your authenticity a little bit when you're having those energetic strings attached to the outcomes of things, when you have those emotional ties tied to it, your sense of vitality, your sense of identity, right? What's in your energetic now? This is Kinos. This is the rune of the torch that lights the path for others. So you got two fire runes here. So this is the whole wand suit in tarot. This is manifestation 101, the light that lights the path for others and simultaneously for yourself. So this is calling in to lead by example. Practice what you preach. The medicine you give out is likely the medicine you need to take. But you're either blessed or challenged with aspects of this manifestation and trailblazing kind of energy right now. Why did I go? Yes, because I'm used to the tarot being there. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups clarifies here. And so Queen of Cups clarifying this is that emotional attachment kind of thing. You went from the Eight of Cups clarifying to that Queen of Cups. So, but the good thing is that these cards are both upright. I think you are letting go of things in a healthy way. Like to fully love something, you have to be able to release it with love as well. Be detached from it with love and be able to have faith in the process. Right? Let's see what that rune of clarity is for the now. Isa, okay? So maybe feeling like you're stuck, frozen, rigid, maybe slipping on the ice, maybe even repeating a life lesson. But Isa is also a call to go within. This is an opportunity to go within. Let the ice freeze over that clear lake, over that lake, for that deep clarity you can view down in and through the ice into that lake, right? Into your Queen of Cups energy for that emotional clarification. So you can kind of do that heart check as you're leading with example, right? So you can look out better for like pitfalls and how you're leading with your authenticity here. So I think you might have had maybe a test here. I don't really think this is a big challenge, but maybe it's a test in here. So regardless, in your near beginnings here, Aries is the Birch Goddess's Rune Bracana. This is about the beautiful new beginnings, blessings, nurturing, like a familial style type of nurturing. This is a lot of divine feminine kind of energy. This is not the divine feminine's rune, but this is the Birch Goddess's rune. So that's like the Empress card in tarot. That'd be cool if we got that card of clarity. So let's see what that card is. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Still beautiful energy here. So Nine of Pentacles is kind of like that. Knowing that you're near completion, you can kind of coast and enjoy the efforts put in. Like this person in this card, even they in Nine of Pentacles, they show up, they put in that work. All right, they've made the right investments, and made the right momentum, and they did their work thoroughly. So thoroughly blessing and nurturing your new beginning into a Nine of Pentacles, this beautiful energy that is gonna help you feel more of that relational abundance in healthy ways. Not so much with the Cups energy emotionally, but this is going to be more of a solid, grounded kind of a feeling energy here moving forward. Let's see what your rune of clarity here is. Yeah, you have both. You have two tree runes. You have the yew tree and the birch tree. So the yew tree in Iwas here is the world axis of the world tree of Yggdrasil. So this is beautiful. This is that flexibility, durability, toughness of that type of tree, of that type of wood. This is, again, that's what they used to make bows out of back in the day. Very flexible, very durable type of wood, have to be able to last, right? So this is you enduring and being flexible and nurturing, and kind of like nearing your completion here. Not quite time for you to coast here yet, but just still needing to be flexible into your nurturing, into this new beginning that you're getting yourself ready for. I don't think you're moving into it just yet here in this, but this is like something you're getting ready for, this new beginning, and it's something that I think you're fully intending towards. So let's see what's influencing you here right now, Aries. What's in your influence position? Lagus, now this is the Divine Feminine's rune. This is the rune of lake, water, flow, sea, divining, dowsing with water, scrying with water, water divination work. Even if you're just near a body of water right now, this is like your grounded sense of flow, your Divine Feminine container. How are you holding space for your Divine Feminine? How sturdy are the bank or the rivers of the bank, or are they shifting? How grounded is the flow, right? How guided is that intuition, right? You have to be grounded in order to receive that divinely guided intuition too, to be able to nurture that flow, right? So I think this is coming up as more of a challenge, but definitely this is a blessing, and this with some divine feminine healing work out there for y'all. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. This is beautiful regardless. Six of Pentacles here to clarify. This is more of that family, that clan kind of energy. This is how you're flowing in success after trial with. So I'm gonna put that, kind of bury that card here. Sorry for the limited space here. So Six of Pentacles underneath there with Lagos. Yeah, that strong sense of that victory with your clan after trial, after testing, right? Feeling out your sense of flow, maybe being, like I said, tested here. I don't really think this is a big trial or anything like that, but yes, how you show up for yourself, how you show up for each other, how you show up for them, right? This isn't just how you show up for your own identity in the ego sense. The God Tears Rune Tiwaz is that sticking up for what is right, what is just, what is true, what is good, in the sense of like tribal and collectively. So Six of Pentacles here resonates with that sense of victory with your clan, strong emotional bonding and feeling a flow with your clan. So this could be a testing or a blessing thereof. Okay, Aries. So if familial difficulties showing up for you, let's see what your advice here is regardless. Yeah, God Tears Rune Tiwaz. So kind of had a feeling it'd be a message, something like this. So it is looking at how you showing up for yourself. Are you coming off egotistical? Are you alienating yourself? Are you martyring yourself? The God Tyr, remember, he sacrificed his arm to stave off Ragnarok. All right, so make sure that if you're signing yourself up to be a martyr, you know what you're doing. But this is showing up for yourself and others every day. This is that discipline work. This is that due diligence, that vector of victory. This is your path. Showing up daily, making this your discipline work. Again, discipline work. All right, so doing the shadow work in every sense of the word, sticking up for what is just, for the little guys, right? For kids, for the elderly, for the sick, for others, for our family, for our clans, right? Everybody. Knight of Wands. And you're feeling that energy too with Kinas there. This is a lot of that energy too. So yeah, this is more of that. You're wanting to trailblaze, so get up there and stick up for what is right, what is true, what is good. Make sure you're doing that in healthy ways though, Aries. Like you're given kind of like a green light here to be like, yeah, speak your mind, say your piece, say the thing, but hold the space, right? Do so in a way that is divinely guided. Go within first still, right? Look at how you're showing up for yourself and for others. Are you leading by example, right? Or are you martyring yourself? Are you doing that practice too? Are you showing up practicing what you're preaching, right? Let's get that rune clarity here. Let's mix it up a little. Yeah, balancing out your needs versus your wants. Like you might want to go one direction with this, Aries, but you really need to go in a different direction, and you know better. You do. And you can't really kid yourself here. But now this is like, now this life happens. Come, definitely get your priorities in order. Balance out. These are two big runes of like Libra-ish kind of energy. So maybe leaning on a Libra here right now to help you kind of trailblaze forward here to start the new thing. You know you're going into a new beginning. I think you're preparing to do so though here. And I think you're getting the backing of your clan or somebody who's like a clan member here with you. Let's see what your outcome is. Your outcome is in Fehu, and Fehu is the rune of cattle, rune of wealth, rune of abundance. You're going to have a shifted sense of what abundance is for you. This is beautiful. You're going to be able to have a more of a calling down abundance kind of a feeling rather than seeking elsewhere, outwards for it, removing yourself from the presence. You're going to stay a lot more present and grounded and call in abundance from multiple channels rather than getting distracted off of your divinely guided path and looking for it elsewhere outside of yourself, outside of what you know already to be true. And you do. You do. You just are kind of polishing that off. You need to polish that off here right now, Aries. And you know what I mean. Like, take what resonates, right? All right, let's see what that card clarity is. Sorry that these are all kind of bunched up here, the table I'm using today. The Six of Cups is beautiful. Six of Cups. This is more of that fulfillment with your clan energy. You had Six of Pentacles kind of influencing you down here. You have Queen of Cups in the now energy. You have Knight of Wands. It's like you're stepping into your authority here. And this is leading you to that abundance of that emotional fulfillment with your family, with your clan energy, right? And this is like, again, that kind of a collective feeling. This is through either digital media, through your family, like literal blood family. It could be your spiritual tribe. This could be through a new group or a group that you are in. But I see you starting something new and really showing up for what is right and kind of knowing the framework already and really reaping the rewards for this in an emotionally abundance kind of fulfilling kind of way here, which is beautiful. Because you had this Eight of Cups and Haglaz versus Solilo kind of in your past here, so this is beautiful. Just kind of like you can breathe. I just kind of feel you breathing a lot easier here. Wunjo, clarifying this, your joy, fulfillment, abundance, happiness. This is your clan flag of success after trial that you plant on top of the hill, and all the feelings that you get to feel afterwards, right? Of all the due diligence, all the work, the blood, sweat, and tears, the showing up with your clan, doing the work, right? And here you get to exercise more of that flexibility, toughness, stability, durability. You're at the Nine of Pentacles energy. You know you're almost there, but you're just needing to nurture into what this new beginning is going to be, what's coming up. So I think you're looking at investing this abundant energy wisely. But yeah, Six of Cups energy, Wunjo, Fehu. I mean, come on, y'all. If you're not grinning ear to ear right now, you got to get your head checked. I'm sorry, y'all, but this is some beautiful energy here for your outcome, Aries. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you. This is a Soul's Journey Oracle deck again that we're using. So, Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aries need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. These are messages straight from Divine, straight from Source, directly from Spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Aries need to hear for this week's Divinely Guided Rune reading. What does Aries energy need to hear? One card of clarity. If I need to specify. One card of clarity, please. Please, one card. Thank you. It says, envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Put that right there. And here we'll read about the card. So just let me find it here really quick. Envy again says at the bottom there, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Now, Aries, you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is your human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but try to emulate him or her. But try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in their footsteps or in the footsteps of another, you're only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what's going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may be facing. So to be envious is a fool's game. Be authentic. Remember, that might be a challenge of that authenticity. It says, be authentic in your inner voice because only you know what is in your best interests. If you don't follow your path, you'll have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.